WTC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, milder temperatures in the near term. It's going to stay breezy overnight tonight. In fact, temperatures don't drop off a whole lot more from where they are right now, so certainly much milder. That mild weather continues through midweek until the front gets here Wednesday, and that front may generate some hefty storms, but things don't look to be quite in phase for a severe weather event, so we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a bit. Here's the big picture. Active subtropical jet with a fetch all the way down to the equator with this jet that's almost going due north. High pressure in the Gulf helping to shuttle Gulf moisture northward, Pacific moisture as well. So you always have to watch these systems as they could be heavy rainmakers, but that's mainly going to be north or east of our area. And then an upper level kicker, we'll call it, that's coming through Colorado. That's going to push that front through the area and deliver about 24 hours of winter-like temperatures, and then we're back to spring-like temperatures as we head into the weekend. Right now, we got big snow advisories, winter storm warnings, even blizzard warnings for portions of Wyoming, snows in Colorado. Winter storm watches in effect for portions of Texas just west of Dallas. They're expecting 1 to 3 inches of snow, sleet, and maybe some ice, and up to 5 to 6 inches back to the west, but no snow around here. It's all going to stay bottled up to our north and west. And for us, milder conditions with those breezy south winds. We're starting to see the clouds increasing from the southwest. So the clouds coming in and it stays breezy, and we have that fetch out of the Gulf of Mexico. So that means it's going to be mild with not only the clouds increasing, but maybe a few sprinkles by tomorrow morning. Mid-60s to start our day, and we'll get into the mid-70s tomorrow afternoon. Perhaps a passing shower, but I'm going to go no higher than 20%. And then getting into tomorrow night, I think it begins to get a little bit juicier. I do think rain chances on the ramp up. There could be a marginal risk of severe weather late tomorrow night into early Wednesday, but a little bit more so as we head into Wednesday, where we'll see a pretty good chance of showers and storms. I think much more than what the NAM model is showing right now. We'll see how it changes for the 10 o'clock newscast tonight, but if you compare it and contrast it with the European model, which we really trust, here the storms developing early Wednesday, then pushing into southwest Louisiana. There could be some flare-ups here, and then maybe a redevelopment zone as we go farther to the east, but this is why we think we're going to get an 80 or 90% chance of rain and storms on Wednesday, even though the other model didn't show it. This one does. Then after that, we might see some chilly rains and temperatures 40s, 50s for highs only on Thursday. Friday morning, we hit the upper 30s, but watch this. We get into the mid to upper 60s Friday afternoon. And right now, even though we have a little bit of a front getting close to us this weekend, it runs out of gas, and we should have a pretty good looking weekend ahead. So that is the good news. As for the severe weather threat, this is the way it hashes out for Tuesday. A marginal risk mainly north of our area, then a marginal risk for severe storms, higher risk, slight risk farther to the east, and again, storms that may contain damaging winds. There's a low-level tornado threat, so something that we'll continue to evaluate and watch, but we're not overly concerned as we head into that event. Rainfall-wise, maybe an inch or two of rain. Most spots will get less than that, but there could be some locally heavy downpour, especially from the eastern basin over into eastern Louisiana, where there will be the threat of some localized street flooding. For us, though, clouds increasing, temperatures in the 60s, getting into the 70s, staying breezy tomorrow. Tomorrow night, still relatively quiet by 10 or 11 o'clock. And then as we head into Wednesday, there's your rain chances on the upswing. Maybe some strong storms, we'll say that. We're not going to say severe weather risk at this point, but there could be a very minimal one. Lingering showers early Thursday, a touch of winter Thursday night into Friday morning, and then it's back to partly sunny skies for Friday into the weekend and highs in the 70s.
These weekends, we're really lucking out.
Yes, it was a beautiful one yesterday, a beautiful one today. We'll take them. As long as we get those weekends in, you can arrange, do whatever.
That's right.
Absolutely, that's right. Thanks, Rob.